Psalm 91:4 is very special to us.
He will cover you with his feathers. He will shelter you with his wings. His faithful promises are your armor and protection.
For 19 years, we lived in Virginia Beach. We lived on a river that flowed into the Chesapeake Bay. And the Fish and Wildlife Service had constructed platforms for the osprey so that they would be high above the predators, right out in the middle of the river. We would see the male bird choose a female, and then they would start to build the nest. And they build it high. They would build it maybe 12 inches high on each side, full of twigs and sometimes laundry from people's houses. At one time, they appropriated a piece of American flag. So every year we watched the drama, and we saw the babies. We knew the babies had hatched because the birds were swooping in to feed them. And then after a week or so, we saw their little heads pop up and their wide open beaks demanding food at this point. And they grew so quickly. And one day a storm came roaring in from the Chesapeake Bay. And the mother stood up in the nest and indicated to her chicks that they should come to her. And so they went and they snuggled under her wings. She folded her wings, 6 feet in diameter they are, and put them down over the chicks very tightly. And then they waited out the storm. During the storm, we could see, this is from our kitchen window, we could see the hail bouncing off the mother's head, and she never moved. The feathers would be almost torn by the wind, and she never moved. She stayed solidly on the nest. After the storm was over, she shook her head as if to clear her senses, and then she stood up and slowly unfolded these enormous wings, and there were the babies, safe and secure and dry. They had trusted her for their safety, and she took care of them.